beautiful friends. Hope you're doing amazing. Today we are going to be doing a full face of my least expensive makeup, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. Okay, so I did a video on my channel where I used my most expensive makeup, and that really, the total was very high. So I thought I would do the opposite. Today, we're going to do a full face of my least expensive makeup. And yeah, so it's not drugstore. I don't have any drugstore makeup at all. Yeah, this is just more affordable at Sephora. And I had to skip, so all the products are under $30 if I skip primer and setting spray. The primer that I have that's the least expensive is the Kulfi primer at $34. And then the setting spray that I have that's the least expensive is the Makeup by Mario setting spray at $36. Now there are cheaper ones at Sephora, I just don't own them. So we're going to skip those two steps, which aren't super necessary anyways. I already did my skincare. It's all in Beauty, and my sunscreen. And in Beauty is pretty inexpensive, but that skincare, that's separate. So I did my brows already, and the Merit Brow 1980 and the Merit Brow 1990 are both only $24 each. So under $30. My favorite brow combination, best of the best, light brown. It's just so fast and easy. I've repurchased over and over and over. I have backups ready because I can't go without them. So, brows are done. If you're interested in any of the makeup that I talk about, everything is always linked in the description box. Affiliate links if you want to support the channel. Okay, my least expensive foundation. Oh, and I did want to mention, I did try to switch it up a little to make this not a full face of Tower 28, because Tower 28 is my personal favorite, like, inexpensive brand at Sephora. So I tried my best to use different brands, but lots of Tower 28 is very inexpensive and absolutely fantastic. So my least expensive foundation, I think, is like $1 less than the Tower 28 one, is the LYS foundation. This is $27, and I have the shade LN6. They did send this to me, so thank you, LYS. And I think, if I'm remembering correctly, yeah, it's a little deep. Their shades were kind of funny to choose from, but we have a lighter concealer today, so we're gonna try to make it work. As far as stick foundations go, this is not my favorite. I do have, I think out of all my stick foundations, I still just always would rather reach for my Merit Minimalist. I think that stick foundation formula is superior. Like, it just is. Oh, I forgot to get any and all of my brushes. That's the day I'm having. Okay, LYS, but it's only $27, which is really good for Sephora. Most foundations range like a $40 to $50 price point, really, at Sephora. I mean, and you can go as expensive as, well, the La Mer foundation. I never tried that one, but I think the Prada foundation's like $95, something like that. So this is it's a good stick foundation. It's not my favorite, but I did wear it for a whole day, and it did continue to look really nice. It's got a really good kind of, not like super radiant, more skin-like. It's pretty emollient for a stick foundation as well. It's not like really hard to blend out. It blended pretty great. It's just, the shade match is not the best, so I would say maybe if we're shade twins, I'm thinking maybe like LN3 maybe. This is probably like light neutral. I'd go like with a fair neutral instead. But if you're looking for an inexpensive stick foundation, it's actually really nice. It's not bad. It's not bad. It would be really good for every day. So, there's that. Okay, concealer. Let me grab my brushes. Duh. Gotta move my iced coffee. Okay, so concealer-wise, Tower 28 is my least expensive concealer. I have 2 shades of this. They sent me one, and I purchased one myself. This retails for $24. This is the shade BH. I think I have BU, which is a little bit lighter, I think. I got BU to, right? This is BH, yeah. I got BU to, like, spot conceal with. But BH is a little bit more of a brightening situation, as you can see. It is an absolutely fantastic concealer. This is an incredible concealer, and it is very inexpensive. It's so good. It's very serum-like. So it doesn't have as much coverage as I prefer, but it's super buildable and really flexible. It's really, really good for an inexpensive option from Sephora. Like, really great. Gosh, what were my top 3 concealers? Yeah, very expensive. I just did a video where I did my top 3 favorites in every category. Go check it out. But yeah, I tend to reach for the more expensive things. I've always been that way. It's just the way I am. But yeah, this is a very good, inexpensive option for sure at Sephora. Tower 28. They have so many hits. I really do love the brand. I think that they are even going to, like, maybe reformulate or redo their Bronzino or Sculptino situation, because there's only 1 shade on the Sephora website. I didn't look on the Tower 28, but either way, those were not my favorite formulations, and I think they're going to redo them. So, you know, that is super duper brightening. It's really, really nice. It does, like, need to be set because it is a serum consistency, but it doesn't call any attention to any kind of texture or anything weird. Okay, powder-wise. Powder is where I didn't have a ton of inexpensive options. I do really think that if you want a good powder, you usually have to spend the money. It's one of those categories I feel that way about. But I do have the LYS finishing powder, and this is my least expensive powder. This is the shade True Enlightenment. No, this is the True Enlightenment Soft Focus Skin Finishing Powder in the shade Motivate, which is the light shade. I am not a huge fan of this powder. I have the Tower 28 powder, which I do really like. It's probably only a teeny bit more than this one, really. But this one is just, it's a little deep. It adds too much of, like, a deeper color to my under eyes and to my foundation in general. So I'm not a huge fan of this powder, but I did mention I really wanted to make sure I didn't do a full face of Tower 28, which will be coming to my channel. I think I'm going to do lots of full face videos, maybe come, I don't know. What I did last year was, in January, I always have my yearly declutter series, which I'm super excited for. Oh my gosh. Declutter series, yes please, January. And then I tend to, like, mix in full face videos with that January, those declutters. I think I'll probably end up doing that again. I love doing full face one brands, and that kind of separates the declutters a little bit, so you're not getting, constant declutters video after video after video. So that's my plan for January. There's this all over the face. I mean, and it doesn't do much. But here we are. $22 LYS finishing powder. I'll have a running total down in the corner. Yeah, usually this corner, I think. Running total. And then, yeah, I think I totaled it right on my paper, but editing Audrey might find an oopsies. Anyways, okay, next, contour. Contour bronzer. So, we're just going to go in with this today. The Rare Beauty contour in Gentle is kind of more like a contour bronzer situation. So I think we can get away with just going in with this one. Oh yes, shade Gentle. This one retails for $28. Contour bronzer was something that I did have not a lot of cheaper options for. I think my favorites, yeah, my 3 favorite bronzer options, expensive. So, you know, but here we are. We're going to blend this out. This is a good product. It's not my favorite, actually, and it kind of just lifted all of that up. Weird. What just happened? Has it happened before? Is it the brush? Well, we'll have to fix it. Anyways, this is, well, it is a good product. I didn't dislike it. I don't have a ton of Rare Beauty in my collection. They're okay. They have hits, but they also have like a lot of misses for me, I feel. So I don't gravitate towards Rare Beauty a ton. But this was one of the gems, and I feel like it picked up all my foundation on this side. Maybe it's not playing well with the powder. Maybe that's it. I should have waited to powder. I don't know. Either way, can you see? Well, this is real life. The show must go on. Weird. It's probably a mixture of the foundation and the powder and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, Rare Beauty Contour, $28. I don't know if I would recommend this, but I have heard a lot of people really like it. It is kind of weird how it has like a luminous finish where it's supposed to be a contour. Contour-wise, I would just go with a stick, but there it is. Rare Beauty Contour. Kind of pulled up my makeup on my cheeks. But we're going to see if we can fix it. Show must go on. Okay. Continuing on, we have blush. The Rare Beauty, Tower 28 cream blushes are only $20, where the powder blushes are $22. So I have one cream blush. They did send this to me. This is in the shade Power Hour. Beach Please Blush in Power Hour. I mean, yes, please. It's a pretty terracotta, beautiful color. I've never had an issue with this brush before, but here we are. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that terracotta prettiness. That's gorgeous. So, so pretty. Oh, I was going to mention the Rare Beauty, they have warmer tones and cooler tones. So if you wanted to go ahead and pick up a warmer tone and then, you know, only go with that as like a bronzer, it's a pretty good liquid bronzer. I would just say be careful with what base you use. So, there's that. Let me know if you've had any kind of issues with the Rare Beauty contour. I haven't used it in a while. I remember liking it, but, well, you saw what happened. This makes it all better. I love it. That blush is fantastic. These blushes are really balmy, and they do add like a brightness, a light to the face. And they're so pretty. They come in lots of different colors. The cream formula is wonderful. The powder formula is only $2 more and is I like a little bit more than the cream formula, but I mean, they're absolutely fantastic. Tower 28 does blushes really great and inexpensive formulas as well. So very, very nice. And for highlighter, we have the least expensive highlighter that I have is the Danessa Myricks Highlight. This retails for $27. I was really surprised. It's less than $30. This is the shade Low Key. This is one of her what are they called? Low lighter. So she has low lighters, which are like highlighters, but they're like blush highlighter hybrids, I think. So we're going to apply this kind of on our cheekbones. It's like I'd describe it as like a blush topper because it really adds just like a little bit more of that shiny highlighter situation, but on top of the blush. As you can see, it's a pretty, peachy color. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, really, you could just go with one of these, $27. There's like a deeper one as well, I think, and like a pink one. It would do great as just like a luminous blush all on its own. No need to get a highlighter and a blush, but I'm a little extra and I wanted to show you them both. There they are. Oh, I love them. They're good. Really, really good. Okay. Continuing on, we have eyeshadow. Yep. Face is done. These are cream products, and they are the least expensive that I was able to find on Sephora. So, powder-wise, it would be a different situation. But we're just doing least expensive. Okay, eyeshadow, Tower 28 eyeshadow sticks. These are the cheapest, like, single eyeshadows that I have and that I have from Sephora. This retails for $20. They have tons of different colors. I was going to go with Avalon today. I did a video where I swatched all of the different colors on my eyes. So, here we have Avalon. It's like a, what is this color? Really pretty. I like it a lot. These are cooling eyeshadow sticks. They feel really cool and cooling when they go on. And then once you stop feeling that kind of cooling sensation, they have set down. And they set down and they stay. I really like them for like an inexpensive stick option. And they're tiny. They're tiny, they're easy, they're really, really cute. And I think the formula is great. So, if you find a color that you like, I think these are a pretty inexpensive way to get a one and done. I mean, there it is. Avalon. Let's do the other side. I do have an eyeshadow option, powder eyeshadow wise, that I'm gonna maybe pair with this to kind of create a full look instead of just a one and done. But the Natasha Denona, this is the mini sculpt palette, but all of her mini eyeshadow palettes are only $27, less than $30. And I mean, I absolutely love and adore my mini sculpt eyeshadow palette. I use it a lot because it has those 5 matte colors that I just reach for, that I just like using. So, you could go with, if you'd rather powder eyeshadow, just the one eyeshadow palette, or you could go the one and done route, which is something I really like to do. I love one and done eyeshadows, but I also really love eyeshadow palettes. So, I just love makeup in general. But here we are, Avalon. This is kind of the look I'm going for today. This I don't even know. What color is that? Rusty, pinkish, pretty. Avalon. So, let's do a little bit of some powder eyeshadow. It is Avalon, right? Make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing. They have this little cap on the top, which I have kept on all of them. Because it has that cooling feeling, I feel like you might want to keep the cap on it. I don't want it to dry out. That would be sad. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of the powder eyeshadow from Natasha Denona. I have a lot of her mini palettes, and I am a fan. I really think that these mini palettes are great. The metallics in them are fantastic, and they always make such easy looks, like really easy. Don't have to think a ton. You got 5 shadows. You pair them however you want, wherever you like. I really like that. I think it's really intelligent, these mini palettes, and they're only $27. So let me go ahead and speed through this. I'm just going into these two. Might use a little bit of this one, the lightest over here. And then we'll do mascara. Okay, there's just those 2 matte shadows blended in with that Tower 28 Avalon. It's unnecessary to use both, but I mean, this stick eyeshadow really played well with the mattes. So it's just a very simple, very kind of everyday casual look. Let's go ahead and do mascara. Now, the most inexpensive mascara that I have from Sephora is the, Tower 28 mascara. I have it in Jet and the brown one that I don't remember the name of. This is Jet, and this retails for $20. I think it might be the most inexpensive. Actually, you know what? I do not have any products from Sephora collection. Sephora collection is usually the most inexpensive. I've never really, obviously, explored Sephora collection very much. But I know they do have some really good products. I've just never tried them, but they are usually the least expensive way to go in Sephora makeup wise. But so this is a least expensive makeup that I have in my collection at Sephora that's not Sephora collection. This is a fantastic mascara. Absolutely love this mascara. They have a set right now, if it's still in stock, where you can get the brown and the black, and it's still less than $30. Getting 2 new mascaras of this incredible formula for less than $30. It's a holiday set. Really, really good deal. Highly recommend. This mascara is really easy to take off. It doesn't make my eyes sting when I take it off, which is something that I have been experiencing with some different mascara formulas. I have sensitive eyes, sensitive skin, so I really, really enjoy this mascara. It's like less is more kind of situation. I have to be sure not to build it up too much because it is a more wet formula, so it can get kind of heavy. And be careful with the wand, because I have stabbed myself with this wand. There's something about the shape of it, I guess, because I don't usually stab myself with the wands. But it is very, it's that curved rubber wand that I absolutely love. My favorite kind. Okay, there we go. That's one coat. We'll let it dry. Maybe we'll curl, apply another one. Lip liner, and then lipstick, and then we're done. Lip liner, most inexpensive lip liner that I have from Sephora is Tower 28, and this is $15. And this is the one liner, the one liner in the shade Paint My Number, I think. Multi-liner, yeah, it's a multi-liner. So they make these so you can use them on your lips and on your eyes. And I think I've seen them use them as blushes too. It's supposed to be a very multifunctional formula. So you can use it in lots of different ways. Spend only $15 the one time. And yeah, use it as an eyeliner and a blush. I know they have lots of different colors. Maybe like a deeper brown would look really nice as an eyeliner and a lip liner. Kind of contour your lip situation. This is a really pretty mauve-y color. Really nice. I like to pull for these quite a bit. It is just a regular twist-up pencil. Nothing fancy. Really, really great for 15 bucks. Holy cow. And then lipstick. My least inexpensive lipstick that I have that isn't a lip gloss. So lip gloss is, again, Tower 28. I don't remember the price of that one, but the Tower 28 lip glosses are fantastic. But I wanted to go with a lipstick. And the lipstick I have is Merit. Merit has their lipsticks priced at $26. The matte ones and the regular signature ones. So if you want a matte formula or more of a shiny kind of traditional lipstick formula, they have them all. Now I am going in with the shade Antibes, I think is how you say it, because that lip liner is a little cool, but the eyeshadow and the cheeks are warmer. So we're gonna balance it out. Yeah, I like it. The lips kind of match the eyeshadow now. Fantastic. This is an incredible formula for Merit. Really long lasting, very comfortable on the lips. I love the matte formula and I love that it's under $30. Really great. Okay, so that's my whole face of inexpensive makeup from Sephora that is not Sephora collection. And I think if I did my math correctly, it should retail for $304. So it's still a $300 face of makeup, but the products are all under $30. So if you're looking for, you know, some really good kind of inexpensive makeup before the holidays kind of situation, I don't pay attention to numbers very much, but I thought this would be fun. So here we are. We have it. Yeah, full face, all finished with products under $30. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know down in the comments. Are any of these like your staples? I know Tower 28 is super popular and their products are really, really nice. But I was kind of surprised when I was looking. Like, I was really surprised that the Merit lipsticks and like the Natasha Denona and the Danessa Myricks were all under $30. That surprised me. I don't, like I said, I don't see numbers very much. I just see makeup and I love makeup. So anyways, let me know down in the comments what you thought, what you think of the look, all the things. How's your day going? If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Shoes on.
Hello.
Did you find clothes for dance class?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hi! Oh. So we're getting ready to go play outside. Are you gonna play outside, Mimi? Hello.
Look up there.
Look at that. She got boogers. Oh.
Oh, I think I know what
I love
this
you.
one was so tight on my foot. It was on the wrong foot.
Do, 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 do. You gonna go play outside? Outside.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
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 I was playing Fortnite and guess what I just found?
What?
Rockets versus cars.
Rockets versus cars.